Good morning, friends. I'm back again. This is Corky, the Plum Creek Booksmith. I have another junk journal to share with you. A while back, I was at a flea market and found this vintage three-ring binder. I think it was probably maybe a businessman's binder. I'm not really sure. It's leather bound, and I didn't cover it because I didn't quite know what to cover it with. It's in good shape, and so I left it as it is. It is... I should have had my ruler, but here I am. I'm back. Okay, it is almost 9 inches tall and 6 3/4 wide. Like I said, it's a three-ring binder, and the main reason I bought it, because I got it real cheap, but it was filled with all of the three-ring paper, lined paper. So that's the reason I bought it. And it's all vintagey, and it's, kind of patina'd around the edges. So that's the reason I bought it. Then the longer I had it, the more I thought, well, let's just make a junk journal out of it. So that's what I did. On the inside cover is an old ledger paper, so you can write on it. You might want to put a pocket there or a picture. The back has the same ledger from the same ledger. It was a membership ledger for a club or an organization. So what I did was I took these papers and I glued two together, usually, or I covered them. I covered, like this one, I covered with scrapbook paper, the lightweight, not the cardstock. This one I have sewn on a pretty lace, and I put one of those safety pin, locker pins. This one has a paper clip on the top, and I've reinforced all of the ones that I have altered. All the paper I have altered, I have reinforcement circles on. And so the back of this one is just the back of the paper, so you can write on it. One nice thing about the three-ring binder is if you don't like this one to be your first page, you can take it out and move it back further into the book, and vice versa. All of these can be removed from the three-ring binder. So I put some ephemera in here in different places. This is one of those statements that I recently got. So I put it on this page that I covered the page with. And this one, I left a pocket, and I sewed a pocket there. And it holds this extra writing plate card, journal card. So it goes into this pocket. And then this one holds a belly band that is made from 3 heart shapes. And so you can take this out. This one holds, I think this is either an eagle feather or a hawk feather. When I go on my walks, I find fun things. So I put it in a display plastic. And I first of all, I secured it to some scrapbook paper. And then I put it in the bag, and I sewed around it. And then on the back is a place to write, some coffee stained paper. And then there's just some extra little pieces of ephemera that goes in here. And it just slides in real nice. And then that acts as a belly band for all the goodies. And this one is lace embellished as well. And then there's a nice pretty little bauble there. This one has been covered with old ledger paper. Oh, well, this one actually was an envelope that's this big. So I punched holes in it and secured the holes. And then, so of course there's the pocket here. And then I have some rusty paper clips holding this pretty tree paper, or is a page out of a tree book. And then this one holds an envelope with a French playing card inside. This one has a pocket in front, and it holds some little pieces of ephemera here. And you can write in this space, and a pretty little tab to pull that open with. I thought when I was putting this down, I made the pocket here, but no, I didn't make the pocket here. I made the pocket here. So it still works. And then here's a copy of a cash journal book. And so it flips out, and inside has some ephemera and a place to write. There's a pocket on this one, and it holds some authentic ephemera plus a journal card that I made out of an old postcard. And somebody online gave me the idea, if you have a postcard that you really don't care for the front of it, then just make it your own. collage on it, put a book page on it, make pretty on it, and then keep the back, because the back has some writing on it that you want to be able to see. Okay, and then here's another one of those statements and some lace. This one has a key charm on it. Here's another one. This one has a top pocket, and I have a layaway ticket inside it. And I used, oh, and there's one of those little, I can't think what they're called, Sharon Horth pointed me in the right direction for those. They just slip over the page, and I think they're made for Bible reading. And if you want to get to a verse as fast as you can, then you mark that verse on the side of your page, and you'll always be able to find it. And okay, so I used the same scrapbook paper so that it would be cohesive and look nice. Everything would match. And here's some authentic ephemera here. This one is just the scrapbook paper glued onto the original paper, and it holds a page from a tree book. Here's another top loading pocket, space to write. This one is just glued on. It has some authentic paper. This is a book page from an old, I think it's just not real old, 1984, I think is what, from a date book that was my hubby's grandma's. And I just love it. It has such fun pictures on it. And I loved this, so I thought it went well with this particular paper, or page, I should say. And this one has a little tiny safety pin with some baker's twine on it, and then an alphabet card and one of those statement that's snugged up there. Here's a side loading pocket. There's some ephemera, and some more ephemera. Authentic stuff, thanks to friends cleaning out parents' houses, and they know about what I do, so I am so lucky that I get those things, because then I can pass them on to these things are from central Nebraska, so somebody in New York City might want something like that. So this is just a page to write on. Another statement. Here's some more ephemera. It's an envelope with some canceled checks in it. That's what's in that one. Perfectly patina, and that's just how we like it. And here's a pocket that is a window pocket, and it has this pretty girl and then a place to write. And I think, now that I think this was an envelope, and then I made another pocket. I don't really know for sure how this started. Maybe, I don't know. I do these so long ago that I don't remember what the base is on it, but I made windows for it for prettiness. And these just, like this gives you the opportunity to hold it open, and then this lets you know that there's a pocket here too. And then there's a top loading pocket here that you can see a pretty butterfly and some flowers. And then this is just a collaged piece, and so it has some pretties on it. And then I found this in some of my things, and it says true thoughtfulness is rare and beautiful. So I made a little top tuck out of that, and a piece of ledger paper. This was in a bunch of antique stuff that I got. I think it came off of a postcard. It's kind of one of those velvet, it's a rose, and it's kind of velvety, and it's embossed. Here's another pocket with some authentic ephemera in. More place to write, more place to write. Here's some fun. This is something that I recreated from something I found in my dad's stuff. It was something that I think a garage would fasten onto your key, and then, when you went to get your car worked on, and then you would put your name in your car and your license plate number. So I recreated that just for fun, and then I put a little snap here just for fun. And then this is something that came out of that book that we talked about earlier. That was my husband's grandma, this book. And I just thought this was fun. This is something you need to keep handy. Gifts for wedding anniversaries, and then it gives you the list of, if it's the 20th anniversary, that's porcelain or china. So that you can keep that handy. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess there is the internet. I can call on that. Here's some more fun ephemera. That's just a fun little doodad. This is a page out of a flower book. I think it's a wildflower book. Some more ephemera. This is a side loading pocket. That was the only thing that was in it. It's just collaged, and then there's a window envelope back there. So that's how I chose to do this envelope. I just attached it to one of the pages. This would be the outside flap. This is the front flap, and then I secured it down and made it. I love this round window envelope, so I collaged around it. And then there's the top loading card, journal card, and then I made sure there was something fun to see when the card wasn't in there. And then when the card is in there, look at that pretty flower. Oh, and I was wondering what this was. This is just decoration on this paper clip. And then I just made these little tiered pockets that have some fun coffee dyed paper in it. It has some heart lines that you can write between. That's this one as well. These load from the top. The first two load from the top, and then this one loads from the bottom. Wait, now this loads from the bottom. This one loads from the top. And then here's another safety pin. It has some gathered muslin on it, and then a pretty little bauble. And then the rest, I just left the rest of these papers in here, and the new owner can put those, throughout, and she can remove and change up the pages as well. So that is this leather-bound 3-ring binder that will be going on my Etsy store soon. So I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the reminder bell, and we'll be cool. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye now.